places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go home. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Move it.
Right to the air goes Sanders. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the first play of the game. 67 yards. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
60 Vikings.
In motion right is Wilson. To throw is Sanders. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dylan Sampson, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here in Vegas. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Raiders 0.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, it's Jeanty.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Well, this defense for the Browns very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 10. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Diggs. Open man is Samuel, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Raiders at 2-10 now in the year. Whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of someone. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is taken in by Njoku. Down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. In motion right, that's Wilson. Sanders to throw. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And a minuscule gain, maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's got it. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Will Mallory, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
for Las Vegas, about set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Diggs. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jared Besh, 66 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Big strides, look at him go. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line. If you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
14 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Genty. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the Browns' 46-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play.
3rd down and 13.
3rd and 13.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Sanders. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns first down.
Play action. It's Sanders. A hit
as he throws there, incomplete.
That's a surprising face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
They go play action now. Sanders.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That'll be complete to Sampson.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
They'll try and run for it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup.
Second and a couple.
And 2 at the 49-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Raider first down.
Back to throw. Diggs.
Pass complete right side to Bowers.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And for the 3rd time here this half, is intercepted.
Picked off by Lewis Seed. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10.
And all the way up to the 47-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards.
And the Browns first down.
Here's Sanders.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Taken down at the 42.
Now Sanders.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On the turn and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
17 yards. First down, Browns.
Dragon 60. Viking 18.
Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Still fighting. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get in the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there.
And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. A turnover's obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
On the give, Genty. Oh, what a move. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Brock Bowers, 85 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Carlson now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it down the field. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down.
On play action, here's Shadur. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he cannot pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Here's third and a few inches.
Brings up third and inches.
From the shotgun, Sanders. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Sanders going to throw again. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
19 Charger, 19.
Wilson in motion left. Sanders now. From the gun, he'll throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Adnan Mitchell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And the half will begin with a touchback.
Yeah. Hey, give me a team. Give me the
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Diggs. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now he's going to step up and run.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On 4th down, Diggs. He'll try to do it himself. That is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Deebo Samuel, 43 yards. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
22, Raiders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson.
5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
From the gun on 3rd down, Diggs. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Formation for the Raiders.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Now they'll run the end around here with Judy. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
After the loss, they'll come out 2nd and 13. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Sampson. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Working to put a drive together. Off the bootleg. Diggs. He's got it at the 15. And they do finally get him at the 12.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Ashton Genty with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
For the 2-point conversion.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. Out as the kickoff unit as this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Sanders.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
60 by 18.
Sanders once more. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
60. Hurt.
They'll look to throw again.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well.
Ready. Hawk 70.
Following the fumble recovery, Diggs. That's going to be caught by Samuel. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride. That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. Back to throw. Diggs. They'll get this out to Genty. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Diggs. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's not much pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
14 more yards. That's another Browns first down. A gain of 14.
Sanders to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. At their own
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution, it's not just performance, it's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
4-yard loss.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Diggs. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A run straight ahead with Genty. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On the give, Genty. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And the Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Genty. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
At the 17-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown, Raiders! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. That final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it.
But finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. And with time a factor here late, they'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Wow, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone.
That is intercepted.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Rig alert, rig alert. Cooker 19.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Raiders, it's a rare bright spot as they move to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.